Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood Armenian back with another video. Today we got something special planned for the GR Corolla. Finally, we have the first big mod going on the GR Corolla today. Almost had Supra. But finally have the first big mod going on the GR Corolla today. Courtesy and huge thanks to FI Exhaust for sending this exhaust system out for me. Cannot wait to get this thing on the car, see what it looks like, hear what it sounds like compared to the stock exhaust. We're gonna head over to Eastside Motoring where Brian is gonna work his magic as usual and install the exhaust on the car. I'm gonna walk you through everything, do an unboxing, filming the install of the exhaust, and then sound clips as well. There's gonna be multiple videos related to this FI exhaust system. I will have another video doing drive-bys and whatnot at a later time just because this video is gonna be pretty long as is. On that note, let's head out. First things first, we need a cold start, stock exhaust. Got a beautiful fall day. Car's looking pretty good. Don't mind the brake dust. There's the stock triple exit exhaust. Let's get a nice cold start, a few revs. Pretty good. It's gonna be sounding a lot better real soon. All right, let's go. I'm late. Okay, we just arrived at Eastside Motoring, waiting for Brian to give me the go-ahead to pull the car in so we can start doing all the unboxing, prepping the car, and of course the install and all that good stuff. So sitting tight right now outside, and it's actually a lot hotter than I thought. Even for a crisp fall day, I gotta take the sweater off. Kind of dying here. Looks like Lorenzo purchased an A90 Supra. And it's for sale here. Keep taunting me with these Supras. I miss my Supra, not gonna lie. Although I will say this, they just announced the new potential GR-MN Supra that could be coming out soon, and I already talked to my contact at the dealership and put my name down in case by some miracle there's an allocation, the car actually gets made and whatnot. Because I'm dying to get back in one of these Supras. I love these cars. I swear by the A90 was one of my favorite, if not my favorite car I've ever owned and modified and whatnot. So right now it's the GR Corolla, so let's focus on that car. I love the look of this car, man. I really, really do. Got the forged carbon from NB Specialties. How annoying is that? Pretty annoying. Ooh, there's the FI exhaust goodie. That's my name. There she goes. This is the first time I've seen underneath the car too. So it's good. We're going to be able to see what it looks like under the car stock. It's still super clean. The car has just under 1,500 miles. So car is mint. Actually, the car's really clean. There's the exhaust. There's the weird and funky triple tip. There's the downpipe. And there's the turbo. I'd like to say itty bitty, but it's not that little. And it's decent for this engine. You can make it out right there. Oh, underneath the car. God, it's so clean under here.
There's that rear diff.
There's the valve for the center exhaust. We'll get more into what I'm planning on doing with the FI system, or what the full system is once I unbox it. So it's gonna look a little different, obviously sound a bit different. The functionality will be different from OEM. So we'll talk about that a bit later. Showing you what the package looks like. As usual, they do a great job with the packaging. Got some FI swag. Hats, shirts, thank you. I'm gonna put a bunch of this stuff aside for now. So these potentially are the keys and anything related to the valves and whatnot. So we'll cover this later. Oh snap! 0001. Is this focusing?
Alright, get it back in frame. There we go. Get closer, get closer, get closer. I believe it is.
Yeah, it looks good. Number 1. Sick. So this is the first one for production, but it's not, there was a prototype one, so it was already tested and whatnot. But this is the first production one. That is awesome. I feel special.
75 years later.
Alright, there's the final product for the unboxing. That is some quality parts. I'm not surprised. I've never had an issue with them. See, this is not the prototype. This is the actual production version. You can see all the welding and everything is significantly better. It looks a lot cleaner. Everything just looks production ready. Really, really good. That's stainless. Don't mind a few of my fingerprints on. As I was unboxing, there's the carbon tips. I love the, oh my god, can't wait to see what these look like. Looks so good, and like I mentioned, make that out, number 1. And here's the key. Okay, so big difference between the system on the car right now. So the valve system on the car, it works, it's kind of just an automated system. If you're at idle, the valves are open, same with cold start. If you're cruising under, I believe it's like 3,000 RPM, the valves are closed. And then once you go full throttle or go above the 3,000-4,000 mark, the valve opens up, that center valve opens up. Right here. This one opens up so you can hear the full sound. With this system is not going to work with the OEM valve. So we have our own, we have a separate valve. It's here and here that's going on, and it's going to work with this key. Now the cool thing with this key, this is the FI's Pro system. I'll be able to open and close the valves at any time I want with the push of a button. So I could be in normal mode, sport mode, eco mode, whatever mode, even the custom mode in the car setting. But I'll be able to control this at all times. I'll be able to have full valve open at cold start as well. So there's like, it's basically all in my hand, which is really cool. And I believe I can do it with an app as well. That's something we'll cover in another video or later on once this is all set up. But I got the Pro system key from FI as well. Can't wait to use this thing. It's gonna be super cool. I think this is just a module that goes with it. We'll cover that once everything's installed and I get a better understanding of how everything is working. But for now, there's the system. Brian's taking the stock system off right now, so we will catch up once this is all off. Oh, and I do have a scale here, so I'm gonna try and weigh some of the stock parts and the aftermarket parts. It's like it's a lot of parts, so it might be a pain in the butt, but I will try. We're weighing the stock part. So front pipe, we said 10.2 pounds.
Yep, and this one's 29.4.
29.4.
With the valve and bolts on it, no hanger.
Okay, so we're roughly 40 pounds
Yep.
on the full cat back, so not including the downpipe. That thing's tiny, but roughly 40 pounds on the catback, OEM.
Just this section is 19.2.
19 point, that's going to be heavy.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
9.3. 7 pound.
7.
Yep. And then this one here for all 3 tips together.
4.3 for all 3 tips.
Yes.
So
What do we got?
we're looking at 48, 49 pounds.
Okay.
So I would say 9 to 10 pounds more than stock.
Yeah.
That's actually a decent amount more, to be honest with you. It's a bit heavier.
Well, because I think it's that.
So this isn't titanium. Okay, so what people
No.
should understand, this isn't like
This
a
is-
lightweight
this is-
system
yeah.
that's meant for racing and all that stuff. This is performance, if you will, for airflow and sound, but it's quality and it's like aesthetically looks good, and it's a stainless system. Looks like underneath without the exhaust. God, it is so clean under here. And so this car hasn't gone through, oh, there's a downpipe with the cat. That's OEM, again, turbo. We can make this out here. No snow salt yet. We will get through that because it's, what, mid to late October now. We will get some winter tires on this, so once it starts snowing, this car will see some dirt, mud, snow. Real briefly, Brian was mentioning, so the way this system is going to work, so this is the OEM plug, right, that goes into the valve. We're no longer going to be using this, so this is basically going to be plugged up. Kick out a code or check engine light or anything like that. I have to run a wire all the way from the valve, the aftermarket valve, all the way to the front, to the control box, which is not something ideal. I don't like doing that. I like the cleaner plug and play, kind of how my Supra was. That's not the case with this. So stay tuned on that. Nothing against FI, just the way it goes with this system. It's a pain in the butt. But the end result should be awesome, so this part's just gonna suck. We got some of the part. I keep saying we, so don't mind me. It's Brian. So there's the front pipe. It's already bolted in. This is the secondary sensor, O2 sensor.
One more light.
No, that's good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Because if you really want to know where it is, right? If you look from actually through here, straight up over, you see that donut plate up there, that big round plate. You can only see it through here. It's the easiest. So above that, that's the primary O2 sensor.
Yeah.
So with the downpipe, that will still stay the same. All the O2 sensor stuff is for this one back here to trick this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is all Massachusetts compliant, emissions compliant. So that's why we're going through this, I say hassle, but Massachusetts is rough and kind of stinks when it comes to being an automotive enthusiast. Not as bad as California, but it's pretty rough. So we got to make sure everything works. That's what I did with the Supra. That's what I kind of do with all my cars, because I like to drive this in the street, no worries. I want to get the inspection with no problems. And with this, we should be A-okay. I decided, this is the downpipe. This is the catted 200 cell downpipe from FI Exhaust. I haven't unpackaged it yet. I'm strictly doing the cat back right now, the front pipe all the way back. The reason why I'm not touching the downpipe is right now there are really no legitimate concrete tunes available for the GR Corolla. I'm waiting for ECU Tech, Ecotech, however you pronounce it, just like I did with the Supra, to crack the ECU, come up with a legitimate tune that tuners can use to work with downpipes. I also, like I said, I got a catted system because I wanted to be mass compliant. I'm not looking for a million horsepower or crazy loud noises or anything like that, just like my Supra. So right now we are not installing this on the car. This is staying put until the tune is available. Then this will go on and we will tune the car. So the GR Corolla has vents everywhere, functional vents. So I don't want to hear anything about, oh, the Supra, blah, blah, blah. This has functional vents everywhere. You got vents up here, right, on both sides. These go through the car right here to the brakes. You can see, let's see if you can make it out. Right here. They come out from here, go into the wheel well, cool the brakes. There's one. Another one that I didn't realize, I saw right here, air comes through, goes through there. It's probably for aerodynamics and cooling as well. It's pretty cool. You got the intercooler. You got vents up here as well. Toyota, you guys did an awesome job. I love this car. Yeah, that's way bigger than the star. The tip itself, I mean, that's huge. And then the center tip, oh, that's definitely bigger.
Then we can literally finish everything with box off the car.
That's pretty much what it's going to look like. That's looking pretty good. Oh man, that looks really good. I am ready.
Fire in the hole!
Alright, testing the valves. Alright, this is closed. Car is on. It's a couple of revs. Alright, now that's valves closed. Yeah. That's valve open. Ooh, that huge difference. Huge difference. Wow. I'm just sitting here watching Brian do all the work. I don't want to mess with wiring or anything like that. I don't get that stuff, so there's going to be a lot of videos coming from just this FI installation.
Okay, so now it's on. That's in case if, you know, remote runs out of battery or whatever.
Yeah. I like that. Nice. Got multiple options on the phone and a key fob.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
That's nice. What? Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. Jesus, that's so deep here. I can't wait to hear this thing in load. That's gonna do it for this video. Here's my car. We'll have more videos of the exhaust, driving clips, all that stuff in a later video. I want to give a huge thank you to Brian and Eastside Motoring. Thank you so much for letting me bring the car here, doing all the installation and all that stuff. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Till next time, peace.